80 miles northeast of Las Cruces off US 54 in Tularosa, you will find Bronco Sioux Custom Hats. While the new hats on display show a range of possibilities, old hats adorn the walls on high. They're signs of wear akin to a badge of honor. We've all heard the saying they don't make them like they used to, which holds true in most places, but not here. Nice hat you got on there.
Thank you.
Did you get that made here?
Yes, sir. 1 of 4.
1 of 4. Okay, so it must be good if you keep on coming back.
I love them. But he always puts the old-timey ribbons on the hats and creases them like you want.
Right. Okay.
And he cleans them for free if they're made here. So I got a little Tularosa dust.
Tularosa dust.
Yeah, here and there. You can't help it in Tularosa.
You're working hard on the range there, maybe.
Yeah. I just kind of need it cleaned up a little bit, if you don't mind.
Sure. Kenneth Bratcher and his wife Lulyn have preserved the art form of the custom-made cowboy hat, and Kenneth's workshop in back has all the essential tools of the trade. I don't see this hat making it onto the wall anytime soon. In a span of 5 minutes, Kenneth has made this hat look fresh off the shelf.
There you go, Pete.
Thank you, sir.
Or in this case, hot off the presses? Or steamer? What do you call all that equipment back there anyway? You're the man I need to talk to then.
Yeah, Kenny Bratcher.
Kenny, yeah. Can I come see you in your work studio?
Of course, come on in.
I want to see how this all comes together.
Hand me one of those retainers there, Matt. Like a custom boot maker makes a boot last for each customer, we make one of these head shapes for each of our customers.
That might be a little too big for my head, but no, a little small actually.
A little small maybe.
That's a running joke. I always have hats that are a little too small for me because my head just keeps on getting bigger. I don't know what happens.
I can tell you this, you have a very long oval.
Okay.
You would be a prime candidate for a custom hat because you're not going to find a hat that fits you perfectly off the shelf. They're kind of rough.
He goes about showing me some of the tricks of crafting a hat, and the machines create a symphony of sounds.
The machines were made, these in the 40s, this one in the 30s. Wow. These are some of my newer machines.
That's the more recent one.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. These were made in Danbury, Connecticut by a company called Doran Brothers. They're no longer in business. Most of these companies went out of business, in the late 40s, early 50s, when people began to quit wearing hats.
Right.
And
there's definitely a hat culture that's kind of died out.
Yeah.
Which makes it even more important for people like you that kind of are upholding the art form of making those hats, right? Yeah. I mean, how many hat makers would you say there are now?
There's somewhere around between 50 and 60 probably in the entire country.
Really?
Little shops like mine. The hardest part was finding the equipment. Although learning how to do it wasn't easy either, but finding the equipment, it took me 5 years to put all of this equipment together. And some of this stuff was old, like these things were sitting outside in a guy's backyard.
Wow.
And had been there for years. They were froze up, and I still had to pay a premium price for them and take them home, take them all apart and make them work.
Right. So it seems like you have to be a certain type of person to go through the trials and tribulations to put an operation like this together.
Yeah, you really need to have mechanical ability. You need to know machines. You need to be a sewing machine mechanic. You need to be a hat salesman, a hat maker, janitor.
Literally wear many hats.
Literally.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Once you have a hat for shade, you're ready to head to the nearby Three Rivers Petroglyphs. But before you go, grab a meal or snack at Laredo Restaurant and Bakery.